Hey everyone, it's Stephanie here. Welcome to my stop on the Simon Says Stamp Spring Release blog hop. For my card today, I'm going to be creating a birthday card featuring some of the new products that are officially available in the Simon Says Stamp store today. I'm going to be using the 6x6 Hourglass stencil, and I'm also going to be using the coordinating stamp set, also called Hourglass. It has some great images that fit perfectly inside the stencil, or both can be equally used on their own, so really fun products. So to start my card, I'm just adhering the stencil to a piece of Neenah Solar White cardstock, just using some post-it tape there so it'll peel up easily when I'm done. And I'm just using a sponge dauber and applying some sea glass ink into 3 of the triangle areas of the stencil. And I'm not doing it super heavy. I don't want the color to be really dark. I just want a nice, even, light toned color that contrasts against the white of the background area. We're going to be stamping directly on top of these, so I just wanted them to provide a bit of a shadow behind what is going to end up being some birthday hats. So once I have the inking done there, I'm going to go ahead and get my stamp set, and I'm going to be using some of the smaller triangle images. They don't fit perfectly inside the stenciled area. They're a little bit smaller, and that's kind of what I was going for because I wanted to be able to see the sea glass coloring at the top area of the birthday hats once they're finished. So I'm going ahead now, and I just took the polka dot triangle stamp and stamped that in the center with Island Blue ink, and now I'm doing the same with the striped stamp and stamping that one with Schoolhouse Red ink. And you can see the little open area at the top there. And what I'm going to do now is take the star image, or I think it's a star, whatever you want to call it, the little pom-pom thing, and I'm just going to go ahead and stamp that onto the hats as well. I'm just contrasting by switching the color out and putting the red on the inside hat and then the blue color on the 2 outside hats. And you can see there, now that it's completely stamped, that you can see that blue area up top and a little bit around the edges of the hats. So I just thought it gave it a fun little look. So now that I have it trimmed down to where I want it, I'm just adhering that center piece onto a piece of sea glass cardstock, just enough to give it a slight matte at the top and bottom. Since I'll be adhering this to a white card base, I wanted to be able to have the center area stand out a bit. And then for my sentiment, I'm just using one of the new Happy Birthday stamp sets that's also available today. And I'm just using VersaFine black ink and stamping that directly under the birthday hats centered on the card there. And because I always seem to be using it lately, I'm going to go ahead and use the Clear Wink of Stella marker and go ahead and put glitter over all of the areas of the hat that we've stamped there. So I'm just adding it to all of the pom-pom things at the top, and then I'm also adding it to all of the stamped area of the birthday hats. Not the sea glass, just the darker red and the darker blue colors. And then once I had that on there, I decided I wanted to add a little bit of glitter to the 2 sea glass mats at the top and bottom just to kind of bring it all together. And what birthday hat is complete without some bling? So I decided to go ahead and add some gems to the top area of the hat. So I just went with the same size and just clear and just adhered those 3 all to the top area. I will end up going back probably and putting some glossy accents under those just to make sure that they stay adhered on the card. And then to finish it off, I just rounded the corners with my 1/4 inch corner rounder, and that completes my card for today. Make sure to visit the Simon Says Stamp blog today for a lot more card ideas featuring the new spring release. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you next time.